So I had a DJ the other day ask me the question about announcements at private functions. I got an opinion on that. Hi, it's Bill. This is Creative License. Thanks again for being a part of this little dog and pony show I started years ago. Thanks to my sponsors, Electro Voice, Promo Only, DJ Event Planner, DJ NTV, and of course, my workshop, the Entertain Me Experience. If you want to know more about it, just send me a personal message. I'll tell you what I can. So the question was really about if you're doing a wedding, let's say, specifically the guy said, I'm doing a wedding and the venue wants me to make last call announcements, or the venue wants me to make announcements about the bathroom, or there's a car with its lights on and they want me to make an announcement, or the shuttle bus is arriving and our first shuttle bus appointment showed up and please let people know that the shuttle bus is here. Should I make those announcements? The question isn't about should you make the announcements. The question really should be is why are the announcements necessary? And if they're necessary, who are you serving by making the announcement? If you're doing a wedding, you have not been engaged by the facility. Okay, you've been engaged by the bride and the groom, or the bride and groom's parents, okay, or maybe somebody in the family. But usually you're there to serve the bride and the groom at a wedding. Okay, so if you're there to serve them and not the venue, so what is the necessary thing that the bride and groom want? That's the big question. If you make an announcement about last call, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to the outcome that the bride and groom want? If you make an announcement about the shuttle bus arriving, what's going to happen about the outcome that the bride and groom want? And if in fact, can you speak to that outcome to the venue when they come to you with this? What I do is I talk to the couple ahead of time about these kinds of announcements because they happen to me too. And most of the announcements that a venue wants me to do has very little to do with what the bride and groom want for the end of the day, the outcome that they're going for. And you are pretty much in charge of that outcome. Once they hand the microphone and the wheels of steel to you, then the outcome is now a party. And to put a wedge in the party, because when you've got the place going halfway through and the venue says, hey, let them know that the shuttle bus is here so that those people who might want a shuttle bus can leave your party early, or rather leave the bride and groom's party early. Was that what the bride and groom wanted? Or did they get a shuttle bus so that people could take a shuttle bus if in fact they were too drunk? Or were they trying to literally get people to leave in levels? At 9 o'clock, a third of them leave. At 10 o'clock, a third of them leave. At 11 o'clock, a half of those people leave, so that by midnight, no one is still there. Was that their goal? Did you talk to them about that? I doubt that was the goal of the bride and groom. Happy hour, a last call is another one. Last call is very little to do with what the bride and groom want. Usually last call at a bar means that they want to be sure that they can sell more alcohol before they close the bar down. Okay. They have, that's just how bars work. They want to go home, but hey, they want to be sure that you spend your last few dollars on the booze that you want before they do go home. So last call for alcohol, right? Does that serve the bride and the groom, or does that serve the facility? It can serve both. But have you had the discussion with your client? Have you asked them, do you really want a last call, or do you just want them to say, hey, we're going to close down the bar at 11:30. If nobody gets a drink at 11:30, oh well. Because you know how it works. When you call last call, people rush to the bar and away from your dance floor. Okay, so you don't have any people on the dance floor for the last 10 minutes because they're at the bar? Or did you and the bride and groom want to have every last human being on the dance floor jumping and cheering and singing and raising their voices in praise to the bride and groom at the end of the night? What was the outcome they wanted? And who are you serving? Answer those two questions, and the answer to your question is pretty much obvious. What's your opinion? I know what I do. What do you do? Or have you even had to deal with this? Let me know in the comments below. I'm cool. You don't have to agree with me. I'm Bill. This is Creative License, and I'll see you next time. Bye.